Right, so we've got oil, connected the battery, and let's see what happens. Oh, I'm nervous. Right fellas, welcome back. So today's the day, fingers crossed we'll get the van started up. So I've got Paul Jeffries with me today. So if anyone doesn't know about Paul, Paul builds engines, fast road engines, no mini engines, race engines. Do you want to express a little bit more on that, mate?
Yeah, basically I do classic mini A-series engine builds from fast road to race spec, straight cut gearboxes, all that kind of thing basically. No two engines are ever the same really. Obviously people want different things, or they use them for different things. So, and a lot of people when they phone me up, they basically ask them what they're going to use the car for.
Yeah.
So then you can sort of spec the engine up for them, because a lot of people, a lot of the time, don't know exactly what they want. They've got an idea, but they don't exactly know what they want, so I help them along with that.
Yeah, so if you want an engine, Paul Jeffries is your man. He can sort you one out. So in terms of what needs doing on the van, need to finish off a few brake lines. I should have really done this before the engine was in, but oh well, it's a learning curve. What else need doing? Needs some oil putting in it and coolant putting in it once the engine's been run up to just bed that head gasket in. And that is pretty much it. So we're going to get the van up on some ramps now so we can climb underneath it, and we'll get cracking. So we'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, so that's the van up on stands now, and they've got actual stands in at the back. Tell you what about my mates love me. I invite them round to give me a lift, and then I give them all the shit jobs. So Paulie's just, wherever he is under there, disconnecting the brake pipe. We've decided we're going to put a full new one in, because I thought that we might be able to flare the end of this brake pipe in situ, but Paul's not got his hand flaring tool with him, so we're just going to put a complete new piece in. So once we put that complete new piece in, just need to trim down this brake master one, because that's a little bit too long. I got this pre-made yesterday from Huddersfield Mini Spares. Get that connected up in there, bleed the brakes. We're going to bleed the brakes first, Paul, and then do the clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a pad or something, there's a bit of brake fluid coming out of them.
Alright, no worries. Yeah, so we're going to bleed the brakes first, make sure there's no leaks, and then put the slave cylinder back on. So stick with us. Right, so we're just doing brake lines, but unfortunately my baby vise is not big enough for the tool that goes in it. So, oh, this is a right bit of kit as well, lads. How old's that, Paul? Like 60-year-old?
It's 70s, it's early 70s.
Early 70s, that. Proper brake pipe flaring tool. Can't get my words out. So I've just ordered a new vise from Tool Station, but with the world of Corona that we're living in at the minute, I've got to click and collect. So we're just trimming down that top brake pipe, getting that ready, and then as soon as my vise is ready, we can get the brake lines done. Get the brake pipes bled, make sure there's no leaks, and then crack on. So we'll catch up with you again. Look who's turned up. Oh, Lukey by here. So we're on the way to a Tool Station to go and get my new bench vise.
I'll put some tunes on, but he won't let me.
But yeah, we're going to have some tunes on now, so I can't because of copyright. I think that YouTube revenue, mate. Right, we're going by.
Delivery!
Yeah, click and collect, lads.
Click and collect. In there?
Yeah, yeah. Pull up here. He loves it, doesn't he?
Open above it.
Yo, this guy's living in 2030, mate.
What?
He's got TV in his Mini.
It works as well, mate.
Right, so as you can see, I've got a lovely new vise. So Paul's tool fits in my vise now. Is he a certain type of end that's going on the end of that brake line, or is he?
Up one, yeah. There you go.
So as you can see there, absolutely perfect. So that's one end done. We're going to do the opposite end now. Feed this in, and then
poking Alex in the eye.
I'm going to take my eye out with that. Right, it's a little bit mismatched this video, I think, but I'll just try and keep you up to date with what's going on. And it'll show you there how many seconds. Look at this. Tony's a mechanic now.
Doing the easy bit.
Doing the easy bit. I've got Paul grovelling on floor. I'm doing all easy bit.
You alright under there, Jeffers?
Yeah, I'm fine, mate.
So if anyone else wants to come and help me, it's I'm not always like this.
He gets a comfy chair, doesn't he, out here?
Well, fun around here, mate.
New brake line day, yeah?
Yeah.
New brake lines, lovely.
It says this van's show condition, but look at that, viewers.
I've not finished that bit yet.
Look at all that. Bloody covered in mud. It's all on Paul.
It's because I use them.
It's all on Paul's cleaning it with his belly. So what have you been doing here, lad?
Just connected that brake line up. That's all done. I need to order a bolt for that to fix it to the bulkhead. So I'm going to put the servo back in once. What's it called? We've finished bleeding the brakes to make sure we've got no leaks.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to put that there so my servo don't scratch my engine, mate.
It's nowhere near your radiator, is it?
Nothing's near my radiator. Needs a polish actually, it's got a few swirl marks on it. Isn't it, mate? No corona in this garage and all. I've took the relevant safety precautions and all. We've got antibacterial wipes and sanitizer, haven't we, mate?
Keep it 2 metres.
2 metres. Got my jeans dirty now.
Going smooth under there, Paul?
Yeah.
Exhaust is next, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exhaust, how do you spell that?
And if you're watching, Keith, it's an exhaust. Oh, he's here now, lads. He'll have to turn the camera off, baby's here now. He's not,
Hey?
he's not allowed on internet.
Oh, his gaffer's here.
Yeah, boss is here now.
Can you blur his face out?
No, I don't know how to do it.
Sneak peek. So, explain to your viewers what you're doing.
So basically, because I don't want brake fluid all over my bulkhead, I bought a chef's squirter to stick it in. Look at that. It's got. I mean, it's made me happy, that.
A chef's what?
A chef's squirter. Is that near the top? Because I can't see.
Yeah. Yep. Stop. Oh, it still drips it anyway.
Still dripped it there. I'll wipe that one with a wipe.
So basically, Paul's fitted all the brake,
Front to rear, hot brake pipe.
and because he's filled cylinder up, he thinks he's done it. Yeah, is that?
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
going to take out glory. Is that nearly full, that cylinder, mate? Or do you want to put some more in?
It's nearly
No, it's nearly full.
Yeah.
Do you want me to top it up or?
No, it'll be fine. We'll have to top it up again anyway.
Oh, right, okay. Right, sweet.
Once we start bleeding the
Let's
brake.
have some new lights there, mate, if you want some new ones.
I'll
Start filling the fluids up again.
Starts the furthest way. It's furthest bleeding it all away from the cylinder, which will be the near side rear.
Do you mean you should just pump the brake?
Yeah.
You're impressed with that, aren't you? See, I do have some good ideas. I do know a little bit, just not a lot. Forgot more than you'll have another one, lad. Look at that.
It's like Henry's dinner.
So yeah, top tip from Tooney. This is another top tip. When you're filling up your master cylinders, £4 off Amazon delivered. If you've got Prime, mate. Right, so I'll give you a bit of an update as to what's going on. So we've bled the back brakes up, but we discovered a leak where the T-piece is on the subframe. So I bought a brake pipe from Mini Spares. Anyway, it turns out that I've got the wrong end on it. What was the end on it that it had?
It was the female end. It should have had the convex end on it.
So it had a female end on it and not a convex end. So Paul's just switching that over for me now, and then fingers crossed. that should be finished. But you can see where it was pissing out there. Up underneath, I was just like, yeah, that's not going to happen. But it was trickling down the subframe. So, right, I'll come back to you in a minute. Excellent. Right, so a bit of time's gone on now. We've had an absolute nightmare. Trying to get the back box off the exhaust didn't work. So you may have missed a bit what's been going on. But now we've primed the oil pump. We've put the fan belt back on. What else have we done? Exhaust is on. Brake lines are all done. Clutch is bled up as well. Everything's finished. So it's literally. Oh, we took the plugs out as well because Paul said for us to crank it first to get oil pressure. Put the plugs back in, and then hopefully it'll start, won't it, mate?
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If it doesn't start, I'm going to go in with soaking. So I'm trying not to get oil everywhere now. Paul's pulled the camera out because he knows that I'm going to get oil absolutely everywhere. Hang on. Just go nice and slow with that.
Mhm.
I did fill it up too fast once on the blue one and it all come pissing out the top of the rocker cover. Right, so we've got oil, connected the battery, and let's see what happens. Oh, I'm nervous. So somebody just keep cranking it. I'm looking for the oil pressure.
Yeah.
Not going up yet.
No, come on, come on. Keep going. Just start getting it now.
Now it's going. There, there you go. Steve did a good job of the old wiring. That's literally the first time we've tested the starter motor. At least that works anyway. What now, plugs?
Yeah, I was going to make sure that the distributor drive's in the right position, and then we can go for the fire up.
Go for the old first start, boy. Right, so like I say, like Paul said, he's just going to check the distributor drive is in the right place. What's that for? To make sure that that's the timing, that, innit?
Get the timing, yeah.
Yeah, so the timing's right. Luckily, I've got someone who knows what they're doing here because I literally don't have a clue. So right, we'll come back to you when we're ready to turn the key. Right, so we're just having a brew now. Paul's reset all the distributor cap. We've got spark, got oil pressure. Getting ready to turn the key out,
Not to move the distributor drive, it's in the wrong position.
Oh, the distributor drive was in the wrong position. Some of you may or may know not what that is. I ain't got a clue. Something to do with the timing and stuff. Should we do it? Right, moment of truth. It might need a bit of choke as well, won't it, mate? Yeah. And brake. And a choke. Got nervous. So when it starts running, I've got to turn it off for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Just take a while to get the fuel through.
Yeah. Try it again.
Do you want me to do choke again?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm getting full reach on that choke either, mate, to be honest with you.
You are?
Am I?
Yeah.
Just seems short.
Hang on. Try it again. Hang on.
It felt like it wanted to go then, didn't it?
Yeah. Try it again.
Yes!
Try it again. Go on. Go on.
No. Do it choke again?
Yeah. Go on.
I don't know how much life's in that battery either, mate.
Try it again.
Ignition. Ready? Yes! The relief, oh my god. Bit smoky Joe here, isn't it? I'm buzzing. Mate, you're a legend. There we go. Can't believe that. I'm buzzing. Right, so we're bending that head gasket in now, so we just need to put some coolant in it, and then we can
Have a mess with the timing.
have a mess with the timing without worrying about overheating it and cracking the crack the butt out one if it overheats too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need to bed the gasket in for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Before we put the
Right, we'll get some coolant in it, and then I'll come back to you. But yeah, she starts, boys. Oh, mate.
No.
Just keep going.
Yep.
No trusty radiator. Hope it don't leak.
Yes, there is somewhere.
Sounds like the bottom one's that, doesn't it?
Oh, it's pissing out.
I didn't connect the hose on the water pump, did I, Paul?
No.
I've got a bit of chopping as well, mate.
Yeah.
I'll leave it choke out. Yeah. I did that before and it shit myself. Still got a bit of choke on, mate.
Fuel.
It says I've got half a tank. It has been in there a bit though, hasn't it?
That's out of fuel, that is.
It said he had half a tank.
Yeah, it's definitely out of fuel.
Definitely out of fuel. Damn! Right, I've had an absolute nightmare with this. So basically we thought it was fuel. Turns out it wasn't fuel. It wasn't getting spark. We've tested the coil, we're getting power from the coil to the dizzy cat, we've tested everything. Turns out that the coil has got an intermittent fault on it, so we've plugged the old coil back onto it and it's literally just fired straight up and it's ticking over perfect. So Paul's just locking that distributor off now. So yeah, again I've bought something else new that doesn't work. Mini parts these days are just, I'm not going to swear. So yeah, we'll fire it up in a minute just to make sure everything's good. And
Fire it now.
we've had a bit of success. Hang on. That coil's safe, isn't it, mate, where it is?
Yeah.
We just need to adjust that fan belt, but that's something we can do. But yeah, buy a new coil. It'll work, they said. Yeah, should have kept my old one. Right, okay boys, so that's the running. Like I say, we've used the old coil. Those HT leads as well, we just use them as a diagnostics off my Blue Mini to try and figure out exactly what was going on. So I'm going to order some new leads, new coil. The dizzy cap's fine and that's set. I've got a couple of other bits that I need to do on it, but I'll talk you through them in a second when we shut it off. Right boys, so that's it. She runs. Like I say, it wasn't easy. Turns out, like I say, the coil's knackered. But that's all stuff I can sort out. I didn't expect to just turn the key anyway, and it ran sweet as a nut. I knew there was going to be little bits here and there. But I just want to say a massive thank you to Mr. Jeffries. Without Mr. Jeffries, this wouldn't have happened. So Paul's actually got a YouTube channel as well, Classic Mini Garage, that's what it's called, isn't it? Classic Mini Garage. So I'll leave a link in the description as well. And like I say, if you want to talk with Paul about any engine building and whatnot, you can get in touch with him. He's also on Instagram as well. Have you got a website as well, mate?
Yeah, www.jeffriesperformance.com.
Right, so what I'll do is I'll also leave a link to that website as well. So like I say, you can get in touch with Paul and he can give you quotes and stuff on your engines and stuff. So, right, we're going to button this one up today because we've been in here all day. And I need to get back inside because I'm back in work tomorrow. And this lad's got to get back down to the Midlands. So, right, we'll end it there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you in the next one, which will probably be either on the van or I might do something on the Cooper. So. Catch you in a bit, boys.
Bye for now.